every other competitor was fighting over the US market, he quietly dominated Latin America with artists like Anita, one of the top 10 artists globally. Everything in startup doesn't go over roses, right? So we have to deal with the difficult stuff as well.
We were from a lost town in the middle of the world that is called Spain. We had no network, not contacts within the music industry. So it was all about of building the best product, but we had no network. That how the hell we were gonna do that. That the idea or the concept was great, but how we were gonna get actually the big artists and the big players to on board. I think it was 14 months later, he ended up investing in us. I think in our case, our biggest weakness that was we have no network, turning out to be our biggest advantage too, because it gave us more time to really focus on product development, just on product, and also to build those relationships from scratch. Is that we failed, I don't know, maybe 27, 30, 35, 40 times with many different artists testing many different things. Suddenly we find out certain things that, for example, within our industry now seems obvious, but no one paid attention to, and is artists are not content creators. We're gonna treat artists as individual companies. Each
Yeah.
artist a company that at the end of the day, it's what they are. It's a company. Then we're gonna help them, give them the tools so they're capable of analyzing their clients, who they are, what they want, and what is the best way to engage and monetize them. So we were literally gonna die, and I was like, okay, do we have time or not?
The super story, Pepe.
The artist is a company, and they are the ones who depend the most on their fans. Their fans stream their music, their fans buy their merch, their fans buy VIP packages, buy tickets.
You get more done with a much smaller team than with a larger team. That's the big paradox, right?
I think all the mistakes we've made led us to this moment that is, if we can, we want to avoid raising money. So far, what has worked for us, it's been word of mouth on our. My dream would be
Yes.
to have a company where we are like between 15 to 20 employees maximum, like super aligned with the vision, mission, and on what we're building and how we do it. Being very, very profitable and distributing it with our investors, partners, and colleagues. That's it. When it comes to their fan base, it hasn't been disrupted. Never, basically.
Right.
With that, we have the power actually to make more artists being able to reach what we call their creative independence. When we started, nobody was talking about community building, and now all the big players and everyone knows that fan communities is the next big thing for the music. Most important thing is the value that is provided to the artist. You work hard, you're always gonna be able to find a way around to solve the things that you're gonna need. If you work hard, you're gonna be able to do it. So that's kind of the mindset that I operate with, and it's like always working hard, having where I want to go towards, and trying to work towards that. You need to realize when to stop or pivot, because that's one of my problems. I never give up, but it's very tough for me to
The other side of the medal, right? Because giving up on the mission is more painful than, like having to find a different job, right?